Hello. How's it going? Hope everyone's having a good Monday. I'm doing a football stream today. I always stream football on Mondays and Thursdays at 8. I'm up 11 minutes.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the Coach, and you're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Houston Texans. With that, let's head over to the Space City of Houston. Standing by at NRG Stadium, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. A few moments ago, this crowd whipped into a frenzy as J.J. Watt and the Texans D was introduced, and this unit will be in for a stern test as they match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. And a welcome in, everybody, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, so much gets made about offensive comparisons. Here's a matchup where the defenses may just take center stage.
Yeah, we're usually talking about guys scoring touchdowns. How about the guys who prevent them and change the momentum of the game when they take the ball away? I love those ball hawks in the secondary. People after my own heart.
Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading him out is their quarterback, the former 12th overall pick. Some refer to him as the natural, Deshaun Watson.
Had a chance to meet him while he was still at Clemson as a summer camp partner. And this is one of the best kids you're going to meet out there. And he doesn't say a whole lot, but it's fun to watch how people respond to him. When he was a camp counselor, the kids just flocked around him like the Pied Piper, just as his teammates did while he was at Clemson.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And let's look here at the Houston offense.
Despite a rookie season cut short with a torn Achilles, Deontay Foreman showed flashes of being a big-time running back in the NFL. In college, he looked like a runaway freight train. A big guy that not many people wanted to get in front of. That didn't change in the NFL. Once he got a little bit of room and started to rumble, people had to make business decisions in the secondary.
Hopefully you can hear me good because the game's kind of loud. But I'll try to talk in between when it's
now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Like a spray painting vlog earlier today. It's actually kind of funny. I was walking around talking in outside.
Defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
I had a bug fly almost in my mouth. So, yeah, that was crazy, dude. But yeah, I hope you like this. I hope you like my football streams.
First before he's taken down at the 36. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but
they do convert on 3rd inches.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
I want to use my
from
camera,
36
but I'm not
now, 1st and 10.
Freezing. And get me a new one. I'm gonna try it real quick just to see if it works. It worked the first time I used it. I'm using my
He's going to float this one deep right side. And it
camera
drops
on my
down
laptop.
incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
So
And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
It's showing on my, I use live streams for my, live stream is like a browser source.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
I use it for my streams. So I'm not sure if you're able to see me.
Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. Dumps it complete to Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 17 on the pickup there. The Texans also get a new set of downs. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Back to throw, Watson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. When tapping those toes, he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
And tap dance parlance could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, my man. They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play? But in this case, free safety.
My camera's not showing.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
I'll fix it.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them. Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few. Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches. On 4th down, here's the veteran Shane Leckler to punt it away. Back deep is Tavon Austin. So here are the Cowboys now backed up to get this drive started. It's the Mississippi State product at quarterback. Calling the shots will be Dak Prescott. One thing he does very well, he takes care of the football. Had 176 pass attempts to start his career without an interception. That's the most in NFL history. And finished his rookie year, 23 touchdown passes and only 4 interceptions. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today. Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Trying to get my camera working. It's not want to show my stream.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. He finds his target, Terrence Williams. And down he'll go at the 25. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
First down carry by Elliott. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. That one, he looked like one of those guys.
On second down, Elliott. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down. And a look now at the defense for Houston.
Versatile players on defense are all the rage in the NFL, but it also helps to have a Benardrick McKinney who does one thing very, very well, and that's tackle ball carriers. Big man, big size inside, looks like a defensive end playing inside linebacker. Still has the ability to run and cut runners off before they can get downfield.
Stencil spray painting. I posted it to my art channel on YouTube, so well, not yet. I haven't posted it yet.
Third and long for Prescott. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's fourth down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we?
Maybe
you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Back 22! Back 22!
They go play action here on 1st down. He's got it complete to Braxton Miller. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Watson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
Yeah, my live stream keeps reloading. And it won't show my camera on the stream either. I'm not
A
sure
first down carry now for Miller. And they'll get him down right about the 20. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
To throw on second is Watson. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, here's Watson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Tyrone Crawford. He's the one to get him this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
Kaimi Fairbairn now to attempt the Texan field goal. This one from 48 yards away. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And it's now 3-0 Texans. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. We had a field goal range, and we could be able to get 3. In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
HP is terrible. That's honestly like the worst computer I've ever had, man.
Fairbairn now following the made field goal. He'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now here come the Cowboys.
My
and on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
I tried looking it up too, but nothing shows.
They start on the ground with
nah, it's on. I see myself on the stream thing, like on the live stream. I see myself, but it won't actually come on my actual stream. And I've tried deleting it and reconnecting too, but it still does the same thing.
You're excited about hitting him in the first half? Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The give is to Elliott. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
I'm not sure. I mean, it worked the first time. I didn't really have to do much to it.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. But he's got Ezekiel Elliott.
I think on live stream you just have to connect it.
Just
I mean, it shows it's connected,
like
but
how tough is it for the defense to
it won't show on my actual Twitch stream.
Being a receiver downfield.
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where's he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield?
I'm on my laptop.
With him
I
without
don't
weakening
have
our overall defense. You're
XSplit
exactly
on
right.
laptop.
It's a tough task to match up to him.
Prescott on first down. Oh, he's got a man
I wonder if that'll work better though.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, a 22. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve.
I remember one time when I was trying to log in, it wouldn't let me.
Really terrific
It kept showing error.
them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you
why I stopped
speed,
using it.
great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Log in.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A give to Elliott. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease.
I'll show you my new
Didn't
notes.
happen on that play.
They're not the ones I want, but they're okay for
now.
now.
Ground attack here. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. So just a lone field goal in this first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We'll return after this message. You're watching the NFL, and it's right here on EA Sports. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here.
I got your favorite team playing. Hopefully they win.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
Not only did they drop it looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
The Cowboys will turn it over now to Dan Bailey for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 46. And Bailey able to knock it through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Down, flat 22.
It's probably just live stream this stuff because like it's freezing on YouTube.
Right around the 34. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Keep up with the actual
that was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Miller. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Over the middle, that's caught by Miller. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. On 2nd down, here's Miller. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Watson. Then he finds his man, Griffin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
I left an email with live stream to like, contact me. I'm not sure why it's not working.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
They'll run it. This is Irvin. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. Watson now to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Bruce Ellington. A 1-yard touchdown reception. Then the Texans are in for 6. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting runs so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is now 10-3. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And out now come the Cowboys. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's Elliott. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Prescott from the gun. A dump off to Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. just a short pickup. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Second down, Prescott. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A good pickup there of 20 yards. The play fake, Prescott. That is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. In for the score. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And we are even at 10 apiece. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Watson hands to Miller on the draw. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Watson on 1st down. Setting up the screen for Miller. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Watson. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And the ball is knocked out, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them. Big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. Looking and finding Allen Hurns. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He finds Hurns left side. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play. Prescott now. Only one pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. And that's off the mark, incomplete. The linebacker, Zach Cunningham, there defensively to make that play.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. On second down, Prescott again. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it.
I finished my spray paint.
It could not hold on through the end of the play. The Cowboys on third down. They've hit 2 for 4.
Trying to get the videos
this
together.
Is 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it. Don't
my camera will work that show it on camera.
A touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. He hit his first. This one from 38. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they will take the lead at 13-10. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And penalty markers down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
Yeah, this is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Don't you just love it when you pay for something that decides not to work for you? That's what Lightstream's doing right now.
They go play action here on first down. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And down he'll go at the 25. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams as they've already made their way back out of the locker room. So to bring you the story of the second half, let's get you right back out to Brandon Godden.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll run with Elliott. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. On 1st and 10, Watson. Hopkins, strong running. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hopkins. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Tenth carry now for Lamar Miller. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Watson. And that is incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him. Find him.
Here's Shane Leckler now, standing just outside his own goal line. Good footwork at the 30. Great coverage there, holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now a play fake here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Whitney merciless. In from his linebacker's spot, he's able to drop it for a loss of about 10.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And that'll bring up a third down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The Cowboys on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun,
hope they don't freeze on me.
Escapes the sack. Now he's going to go up top. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on here to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken at the 15. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Getting set to go again, DeAndre Hopkins marches back onto the field. He's hoping to take what has been a good game here and make it a great game. So far, solid, and we're still in the third quarter.
And there's nothing wrong with solid. You want to be that. You want to be reliable. You want to be a guy that puts your team in a position to have a chance to win. And that's what we're seeing from him. And there's also that added element that maybe it can become a little bit more as this game goes on.
He'll try to make it more here on this drive.
The last time I tried using it froze.
Play action from Miller. Now Watson. To the right side,
yeah,
complete to Miller.
I did a spray print today. I'll try to show you.
35 yards.
It's
kind of hard to see it.
On the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see is the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield.
It's kind of hard to see.
Those guys made that play possible.
It's supposed to be a Captain America spray painting. But it's hard to see them because I used black for the stencils.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
But yeah.
Now a first down throw. Watson got his man complete over the middle. It's Hopkins. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 6 there on first.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver.
I don't sell my spray paintings.
Difficult, but when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open,
so that's the
that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
You got the mail in the box.
On second down, here's Watson. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
If you want to see the video of me making it, it'll be on my art channel.
That's a great example of ball skills right there, partner.
My
you and I
personal
do
channel.
a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Camera decided to work for me. If you want to be a part of the football streams, I do that on Mondays and Thursdays at 8.
Calling a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Prescott now on 2nd down. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Elliott. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time. And now it's 3rd down.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Prescott. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. And Bailey able to knock it through. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, what, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. Now, after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with a give to Foreman, and he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Back 22! Back 22!
Out of the gun, Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Quick slant there gets him the 1st down, 6 yards on the play.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Watson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Watson hands this to Foreman. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
I'll probably end the stream once this is done. Maybe.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
I'm not sure what I'll stream tomorrow. Maybe Watch Dogs Legion.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. And he floats one there, incomplete.
I don't talk very loud, so I hope they can hear me.
Able to get a hand in coverage.
The game's kind of loud.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Watson. From the gun, he'll throw. Found his target, it's Anderson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Give him 30 yards there.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that cat?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
My bad. You didn't even hit the mark.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter.
I might actually do another stream since this is just an hour. So, after this game's done, I'll end the stream and then start another one.
Life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half.
If you want to watch my reruns of the football games, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel.
first down.
I'll
Watson.
put that in the chat.
The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
If you don't mind, be sure to follow the channel.
Nice gains. That one for 14
and
yards and another
if you're
first.
able to subscribe.
He's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all
Because
game
I'm trying to get
no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy.
I'm trying to get 15 sub points so I can unlock new emote slots. And that'll also help the channel grow too. It'll allow me to get more games to play. I want to get the new football, Madden NFL 23.
Territories. They need a touchdown and a PAT for
Once
the
I
lead.
get that, I might actually
They'll try and run for it with Miller.
either sell that one or put it in a giveaway.
He'll get 6 on the ground there.
That's what I'm playing now.
And goal coming up.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
This game's pretty good. I like this one.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. He'll get it up the middle. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
These are the stencils I use for my spray painting. I probably won't use them. I only need to do them once.
But no
Like,
success quickly on the
they're all
defensive
to
end.
use after we get spray paint on them. I actually accidentally got
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
yeah. That's an accident.
Operating from the gun, Watson, and incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Charles, I think back to your earlier statement about the visitors being the underdogs needing to win that turnover battle. And this defense, they forced 2 turnovers so far, a big reason why they lead this game.
Yeah, and I know defenses always talk about getting turnovers in bunches, getting those takeaways. 2's not a bunch, but it's plenty in this game, exactly the formula they need. I got to tell you, partner, I like it when you think back to something I said that actually comes true. It's actually right.
It happens more often than you might think. They go for it on 4th and goal, but that lines up incomplete. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
First down, Prescott. Airing it out for Hearns. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here.
I'm back.
They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Now it's Watson. Griffin's got it, middle of the field. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Watson off play action. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard.
I'm back.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down.
Yeah, I'll probably in the stream after this because I'm not working and stuff.
And he'll work it inside
I'm
the
gonna
30
try to
to
find
the
me some
29-yard
better
line.
spray paint.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will
Because the ones that
continue.
we use.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at it, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And so I use that spray paint. And that was pretty good.
Watson on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Griffin. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Watson. And this is incomplete. Sean Lee, the linebacker, able to get a hand in coverage.
That's just flat out a terrific play because it's rare that you see a hitch route batted down. That means someone read that one really well and was right on the spot when the ball got to the receiver.
I might try to do another spray paint tomorrow.
The Texans on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far.
That's
This
the
time they
colors I
face
got.
a
I
3rd
need
and
more.
2. And look like some movement there. Let's get the call.
That brand's kind of expensive.
Expected from
I
the
bought
visiting
some,
team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They
6,
forgot where
I
they
think.
were,
2
perhaps.
boxes of... No, 1 box of 6. Actually, I
And
got
a
2
manageable
boxes.
3rd down becomes a lot
No,
less
no.
manageable. 3rd and 7 after
I
the
had to throw
false
that
start.
2nd box away because the spray paint
To the air
started
yet
spraying
again,
everywhere.
Watson. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
So, yeah, I had 2 boxes of 6 spray cans. And, I think it was like 80-something on Amazon. But it's not a... I mean, it is a good brand, but...
They come up on a 1st and goal, and
Those
most
cans
likely
don't look
4-down
good.
territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead.
I try out fast.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Dumps it off for Irvin. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
I'm just trying to communicate with everybody that watches the stream. I just recently started getting used to talking on stream. I'm talking on videos, but
they'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Putting my camera on.
Now Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Bruce Ellington. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans can take the lead with the extra point. And that was really just a great battle for that football on both sides. The result is a touchdown.
Ordinarily, I'd like to say it was a win-win, but it really wasn't because the defender, while he was there with excellent coverage, he didn't get the benefit, did he?
But he's not going to get chewed up in film session, will
he? No, he was right there. They'll tell him, okay, of course you need to knock the ball away, but they won't be too upset with him. He did his job for the most part.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good, and they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. That time, a 9-play drive, and it results in the Texans finding the end zone.
I looked up spray painting for canvas, and the brand that I used came up. Some graffiti markers too. I made graffiti art too, but they're not for sale yet. I still gotta upload those to my store. I create digital art, so it's like
Fairbairn now to kick this one away.
Like a picture I just upload to this website.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
And I get a percentage of it.
Dak Prescott and the offense heading back onto the field. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only 1 score down.
Yeah, true. We could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though.
That would be
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want. Get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Bottom right corner. I got that on stuff. It's like,
the pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
I have a medieval statue up there on the shelf.
Dallas 1st down. Prescott hooking up with Beasley. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Prescott now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
I'm back.
Prescott yet again. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Wendy Merciless in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
The Cowboys. All the Saints. But my state team is the Panthers.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Prescott from the gun. And Beasley with it over the middle. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for third down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
I'm back. And they switch controllers.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
Oh no, I might do another stream. I feel like streaming today, so.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
I normally do it while I'm streaming. I don't really stream after it's done and start a new game. Actually, I have a real schedule, like Madden football schedule that I play off of. And it's actually based on the real-life NFL schedule from last year, which is kind of fun.
Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching
the reason why I
spectate
is because it makes it feel like a real game. I feel like it's more fun to watch.
You see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him
Because
off to each defender.
when I played myself, I got tired of winning all the time. So that's why I just decided to spectate.
That first down completion only netted him 3.
So it gives a chance for another team to win. Yeah.
Now flags fly
if you like to see your
in, and one of the
favorite team play,
Cowboys
just let me know.
looked like he got going a little early.
False start.
You
Offense.
can like send me a little message.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Stream your favorite football
Advantage is
team,
really
and I
kicking
will.
in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
I like football in general, so it don't really matter who loses or wins.
And that false start
yeah, I'd
penalty
like to see
certainly
my
not
favorite
helping
team
their
win,
cause
but
here. 2nd down and long.
I'm not going to go crazy if they don't. Like, for example, I'm not going to break my TV if they lose. Like some people do. I like to see videos. Like on Ridiculousness, I watch Ridiculousness a lot, and I've seen people like break the TVs over their team losing a game. Like, bro, don't win again, just
possibly a turning point. Big play
can't even
coming.
watch it
This is
it's
3rd and
TV.
long.
So, yeah, I think that's kind of crazy that people go that
And
crazy
again,
over
it's
football.
Prescott. He's going to float this one deep right side. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
They don't even
Picked
know.
off down near the 5. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Look at how that guy's walking. That's funny, man. I also like it when they go in slow motion. That's funny too. Slow-mo cam's always funny.
So it's Texans football
sometimes
as
the
we
player
welcome you
freezes
back.
and just
They've got a 1st and 10 as
spot.
they look to try and finish this one off.
That was on the end zone.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here with Miller. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
I have this, I use Linktree to keep all my links in one place. So if you want to check out my
So the
art,
defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready.
I have my links right there.
Carry for Foreman, and he stopped immediately there. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play.
I'm looking at art stuff on Amazon. I've always wanted paint markers.
The Texans on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Watson. He's going to float this one deep right side. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He's trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Leckler now on as he'll punt this away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Super interesting.
Now Dak Prescott of the offense heading back onto the field. It's a pretty simple formula, Charles. A field goal, all you need, that wins you the game.
And the most confident guys going out on the field to direct their teams, they probably already talked to their kicker before they went out and let him know, don't worry, you've got a chance to be a hero in this one. I'll set you up, you just knock it through the post. His plan, get the team downfield and get them into position. They've gone over it many times in practice. That's how he's going to approach it.
And now on the sideline, everyone stay away from the kicker. He's back to throw.
Work out with me giving it away, probably because
he's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20.
This is selling.
And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
I mean, I'll still give it away if someone wants it.
And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. So from their own 20 all the way to the red zone now. A chance to capitalize on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And now the Texans want to call another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I stayed up too late working on stuff.
So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup,
not early. I didn't get it
and get set today as we resume action.
I actually got up a little late. If I stay up late and I get up early, I get super tired. But I won't take naps. Like, I don't like taking naps because when I wake up, it makes me feel like I've slept for like 3 days.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. The great move couldn't free him. Take it down at the 10. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. The Cowboys on third down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Trying to get my cat in here. If I can pick her up, I'll
they go Elliott again. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches.
At this stage, you gotta hustle, gotta get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
I need a new computer too, man. Like I have a main computer, then I have a laptop. And they're both HP computers.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big
I'm
spot
not a fan
here.
of HP
This
anymore,
to take the lead here in the final minute.
to be honest.
And Bailey able to knock it
I mean,
through.
they were good computers when I
And the
first got them,
sideline
but
celebrates
now
as
they're
they
just
have
freezing
taken the lead
and
in
being
the
slow.
final minute.
Yeah.
All right, so time to
I
reset
do a lot
here.
of work
It's a
on the
huge kick
computer, so
there,
I don't
gives
need
them
a
the
slow
lead,
computer.
but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
The cat's
You're
here.
exactly
I'm gonna try
right
to
about
get her.
that because there still is
She
time for
like
the other
being
guys
held.
to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop.
I'm gonna try
They're
to
going to
get
get
her.
out of here with a victory.
She's like right here on the floor there. She's a different cat, man. She's like the most different cat I've ever had. Like, she'll bite me for no reason. Like, she'll be laying on the floor and I'll just walk past her.
Will kick it
She'll bite me.
away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
No, she's going in there.
He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. And this is a spot where you can learn a lot about a young quarterback.
And that's why they brought him into the organization, because you don't just bring them in strictly for their talents. You think that they have that something special in them that will allow them to function in these types of situations. Now it's time for them to be clinical and not emotional. You know your play sequence. You know what has to get done. Get the ball to the right people, get out of bounds, and get it downfield and try and score.
Now he's trying to earn his stripes here for a winning drive. Back to throw. Dumps it complete to Miller. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's my cat. Yeah, that's my cat. She don't like being held, man. I had to chase after her just to hold her, man. No, you probably got cat hairs on me. She said, like,
back to throw.
Yeah.
And that one got tipped.
She's mad at me for holding her.
It brings up 3rd.
She's like, I don't know what happened. She's like being held when she was a kid. She's like very territorial, like she don't like being messed with for too long.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Mad's not always playing my stream for some reason.
Underneath for Miller. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. One last throw here for Watson.
Oh man, the game's over,
And it's
man.
incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty, and with that, the ball game is over.
See, I'm going to end the stream here, start another one.
Charles, you never take that for
I'll
granted,
stream
no matter
football on
who you're playing,
Thursdays.
no
Well,
matter
I'll
where
still
you're
stream
playing.
football
You
on
take it
Thursdays.
and you run with it. And you
I'm
know
gonna
you're
start
priming
doing
the pump all week in your own
2
home
football
facility.
streams.
No one thinks we can do this. Only
Yeah.
people who believe are right here in this room.
I'll be
And then
back.
you go on the road, band together, and get it done.